So as we move into this week, our first week of working with our Scions in the coordinates course in your Nowhere Village, I've got some starter prompts for you guys. Our Scions are the beings for whom we are a source. So those beings who rely on us and get their needs met through our presence and through our acts of service, through our time and our attention. And last week we talked about our sources, like when are we the child, sort of, when are we the recipient? And this week we're like thinking about when we're the giver. And of course, in some relationships, we're both. So you might find some beings coming up in your list of Scions that are actually also your sources. And as we just talked about in that, or as it was brought up in that meditation we just did, every exchange is an exchange of care. And we're going to be seeing this in all of our relationships that we explore in the coordinates. I'm going to go ahead and show you I'm just going to show it to you really quick, and then we'll get started on some free journaling here. Sharing my screen with you. And yeah, so this is actually in two places. What I'm showing you now is a document, is a Google Doc, but those of you who are subscribed, who are founding members and subscribed to the coordinates course, there's kind of like a schmancier interface for this too, which I'll give you a link for if you want to use that instead, but let's use the simple version. So here we are. I'm going to be doing there's going to be 3 rounds total of these prompts, which I'll be releasing over the next couple of weeks, trying to keep it simple, but also deep. I think a good strategy is to glance through them all and then kind of follow your intuition and start with one that calls to you from all of them. And don't get overwhelmed. I'm hoping that you don't get overwhelmed. The reason why there's a lot is because I want you to have choices, and everyone's got a different way of getting in, not so you get overwhelmed. All right, so here are the 3 main kind of prompts for right now. And each one, again, has different entry points, but contemplate exchange of resources. So like in the meditation we just did, contemplating how do you offer your care and your resources to others, and what do those relationships look like? And I give you a few, 5 different prompts here that might help you just make sure that you complete and exhaust that list of people that are relying on you. Okay, so that's the first one, that's A. The second one, B, is to reflect on your journey with connecting to Scions. And so this is going to be reflecting on your own life experience and then writing down some personal story that has to do with these themes, being a role model or a support person or caretaker. And then finally, the third sort of type of prompt or type of entryway is going to be feeling, just being with the feelings that you get. What does it feel like when you're in the presence of somebody adorable, right? What is the feeling inside? If you got really into that, what awakens when you recognize suffering in others, right? That turns us into a source when somebody else needs us. And what awakens when somebody looks at you and sees you as a role model or as your best self. Yeah, so those are the prompts for today. And I'll leave some of these up on the screen. Actually, I have to stop the share for now, so I can stop the video. We're going to dive into these.